What's good, people? This is Cypher. If you don't know me, I'm the guy who's getting a lot of bad comments and dislikes about my video about Lady Gaga, but also known for reviewing music and also making music. So if you don't know me, I'm Cypher. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can see more great videos like this and also great reviews on music. So I'm just here to address the whole Lady Gaga hate situation, right? Because after the first 5 minutes of me uploading the video about Lady Gaga's latest single that she just dropped, Disease, I figured things were gonna go south as far as people liking and disliking the video. And I also made a mental note once I checked my video after, like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. If I got a certain amount of views, I was gonna make this video, and it far exceeded the amount of views that I was expecting to see. And then the reason why I was going to do that is because I felt like if it was that many views and that many dislikes based on a video, that means it's a big deal to a lot of people. So I just wanted to address it. So I didn't like the Lady Gaga song Disease, and I made that pretty vocal on my channel. If you watched my video about reviewing the actual lyric video for it, and I just want to say I'm sorry, but I can't apologize this time. And here's why. Because last time this happened, this was a Nas situation. Now, if you don't know who Nas is one of the biggest hip hop legends of all time. Huge New York MC, easily top 5 in New York, and probably top 5 in a lot of people's Mount Rushmore. He's up there. And he dropped Magic 3 like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. And I remember making a video about it, and I had to make an apology video afterward because I said some disrespectful things. And by disrespectful, I mean I called it trash. Now, I didn't necessarily like it at all. I tried to like it because Nas is one of my favorite MCs ever, but as far as music, I couldn't get into it. So I called it trash. Now that's where you messed up, because you don't call a legend's music trash. That's disrespect, especially if you respect the art and the form. I'm an artist myself. I make hip hop music. It's not right to call a legend's music trash. So I had to apologize for it and take that L, because I feel like I was doing a little too much with the video. I was very passionate about it, and it really burned me up because I felt like I know what Nas can do. I know he's one of the most lyrical people ever. So to hear that music from Magic 3, I was very disappointed as a Nas fan. So I was vocal about it. And I made a video about it and said I apologize for calling it trash. It's just that not my cup of coffee. So moving forward, when it came to music I didn't care for, instead of calling it trash, I decided to say that it just wasn't for me. And I did the same thing with this Lady Gaga video for Disease, and it's already getting like some major flack. And look, at this point, you can't really just, because in the video I even said, you know, I know she can really sing. She has an actually great natural voice. It's just when it comes to some of her music, I just can't get into. And the music I just heard sounded very outdated. So a lot of her people didn't like that. And look, to each his own preference, but you can't get mad at somebody for having their own preference. You can get mad for being disrespectful and call it trash, but you can't get mad if somebody just says it's not for them or they're not feeling it. And also giving the artist props for being talented. You can't do that. So it's the same thing as Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria. I thought Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria was the best song he dropped in years, but a lot of people don't agree. A lot of people didn't like Euphoria. A lot of people thought it was nonsense, thought it was trash, and I'm sure people got mad at them too, because that's not right, but it's their opinion. They thought that. So that's why I feel about Lady Gaga's Disease. I just don't feel like it's something that I would want to hear from a Lady Gaga. Maybe 15 years ago, 16 years ago, but now I feel like we've evolved so much in music, and she vocally has evolved that she shouldn't have to put out songs like that. It sounded very late 2008, and that's just what I said in my video, late 2000s. So I just wanted to clear the air on that. It's okay to apologize for things that you said that are wrong, but it's not okay to feel like you have to, because the majority of people watching or hearing it don't agree with your opinion. So that's just how I feel about it. I just don't really care for it. That's all. It's not a horrible song. It's just, you know, as somebody explained in the comments, which was to me a positive comment, that she mostly made that song for a certain demographic, and that for them that's lit. So with that, I mean, that's cool. That's different. But from a general global aspect, I can't say that I can just listen to it. I listened to Billie Eilish for the first time this year. Hit me hard and soft, that album. And I'm going to give you a spoiler. It's in my top 25 albums of the year for later on in December when I'll be putting out those videos. It's going to be in my top 25 because I felt like as a whole, the album was technically good. It's just more so built for a certain demographic, something that I probably wouldn't just be listening to like that. And it's not because it's not hip hop and R&B, it's because it's just not my particular type of music I would want to hear. Like even Post Malone dropped F1 Trillion album, a country album this year, and I don't listen to country, but now I do because that album was so good. So you see, it's not about the genre or the person, it's about literally the oral effect of the music. The oral effect of the music. So you can't just say it's particulars and stuff. No, it has to sound good. Just because I like hip hop and R&B don't mean I like all hip hop that comes out. I just don't. It's just about music in general. I thought that Post Malone country album was brilliant. I thought the Billie Eilish album was good for her demographic. I'm sure her people loved it. And the common viewer thought it was interesting. But it's not something I would just blast or bump. You know, it's just not my style. So same thing with Lady Gaga. So I just want to get that out there and put that out there for those who, you know, are quick to do that. Don't be a hater. You know what I'm saying? And don't bring the negative energy. They're honest reviews. I'd rather be honest than fake. There's a lot of YouTubers on here that want to get your views because they want to hype everything up. They'll have all like 10 fire emojis on the title, on the thumbnail, and then when you play the video, it's trash. And I can't do that. I can't go out like that. I can't make it seem like it's something's gonna be fire when I know it's not, just to get you to click the video, and because I know it's a popular thing. If Ed Sheeran drops an album tomorrow, I'm not gonna put a thumbnail up that has a bunch of fire emojis and have best album of ever, and then you click on the video and it's clearly bad. I'm not gonna do that. I'm very transparent and neutral, so it's gotta be good for me to make a good impression with my thumbnail. That's all. Like the Moneybagg Yo album, I put on my thumbnail in the title, I can't fake the face in my thumbnail. This album is whatever, and I just didn't like it. I thought the Moneybagg Yo album was not good. It just felt like a rinse and repeat of the same stuff. So that's my point. I want you guys to ingest and digest music for what it is instead of what it's supposed to be, or propaganda, or as far as people want you to think it's something dope. If it ain't good, it ain't good. If it is, it is. Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time. If he drops the Carter 6 and it is horrible, I will let you know that it's horrible, and I can't fake the funk. I want it to be the best thing ever, but if it's not the best thing ever, then I have to say it because that's my job. I review music. I'm an artist myself. When I drop music, I want people to be honest with me and say, yeah, Cypher, that ain't it. Or in my opinion, I think it's okay, or it just ain't for me. Any of that. But I don't want nobody to be like, oh yeah, bro, that was dope. And then like, I'm listening to it and I'm like, it's not. It's bad. I appreciate you being nice, but you just hype me up for something that's horrible. And I don't like that. I don't want that to happen to me, and I don't want that to happen to nobody else. So I just wanted to get that point across. Sorry, not sorry. I'm an honest person, transparent reviewer. I make music too, so I'm going to criticize. I'm going to critique it. And if it's dope, it's dope. You should have seen my Meg Thee Stallion video I just did too. That album was perfect. 5 out of 5 stars. Every track on there was hitting. And I'm sure that was more so for a certain demographic when it came to females, but it was so good it translated into the men category to where even men would probably bump these songs because they're that good. And that's all I'm saying. That Meg Thee Stallion album was fire. But this Lady Gaga Disease song, I think it just needs more work. I think we should go back to the studio and come up with something different. Maybe a slow ballad, because if you ever heard Lady Gaga sing for real, she can do the slow ballads. I'd rather hear her do slow ballads than pop upbeat stuff. I want to hear her really lay down those runs because she can. Trust me. All right? So thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for hearing me out, and thank you for spreading the love and the positive energy to those who don't really see or feel that. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great day. Have a great night, and I'll see you on the next review in the next video. Alright, peace.